To Lisa Francesca Nand, host of the Big Travel Podcast. Lisa, good to see you. Look, we knew all this chaos has been going on, particularly over Easter, but we were all thinking, weren't we, that, give it a couple of weeks, they'd have got themselves sorted out.
Yeah, I think we were hoping that, but possibly naively so, because if you think about it, the travel industry has been affected for a couple of years now. It's a big industry. You can't just switch it on and switch it off. And the restrictions were only really lifted a few weeks ago. And you'd like to think that they would prepare for that. But, staffing issues, you've got people off with COVID. People have left the industry during the last couple of years. There's people that don't want to go back into the industry. Apparently, the ground staff people are not very well paid. And of course, it takes a long time to train people. They've got to be, past all sorts of security tests, and you want your people working for the airlines and the airports to be well trained, don't you?
I mean, is there any quick and easy advice? Like, for instance, if you want to go on holiday, go in an off-peak time. And if you want to go somewhere warm or something like that, go somewhere that isn't very well known. I mean, there must be some sort of advice that can get us round these problems.
I'm here moaning about the problems as well, but I do think that chaos is kind of over-egging it a bit. British Airways and EasyJet have had the most cancellations, and they're saying that now people are getting advance notice of a couple of weeks. So everyone whose flight has been cancelled should know about it, and you're not going to rock up at the airport and find out your flight has been cancelled. And they are obliged to get you on the next flight they can possibly get. So hopefully, if you've had a couple of weeks' notice, you will be on a different flight by now. So I personally wouldn't let it off, put me off travelling, and I don't think people should put it off travelling. I think you do all the usual things. You go to the places you want to go, you look for the deals, and there are some really good deals to be had at the moment, and you do the practical stuff like check and check and check again, but you will hear from the airline. But do leave early. It's simple. Just leave lots of time to get to the airport, just in case that there's queues and things there.
Yeah, and be prepared to head to the bar in the airport should you need to do so. Look, good to see you this morning, Lisa Francesca. Thank you very much.